Hi, it's Christine, owner and co-founder of PrettySpirits.com, your favorite online metaphysical shop. And on this channel, we talk all things spirituality, manifestation, and entrepreneurship. Today, I want to talk about when to let go. When you know it's time to release a person, place, or thing from your reality. These are the telling signs that it is time to just let go. The first ultimate sign that it is time to let go is if you feel like that person, experience, job, situation, whatever, once you feel like you cannot be your most authentic self while around that circumstance. If you feel like you have to hold your tongue, like you can't really express yourself without walking on eggshells, if you feel like whatever you do, however you are, how you dress, it just sets someone off, or it doesn't feel like the right fit for that particular environment, then it is time to reassess what you're doing, still being attached to that person or that situation. Think about how freeing it would feel to wear what you want, do what you want, be who you want to be, and be supported, instead of being in an environment that makes you feel small, makes you feel fearful, or just ashamed of being who or what you want to be. You know it is time to let go if you cannot be authentic with the people around you, the job role, or whatever it is. If you can't be yourself, it's time to let go. The next sign that it is time to let go is if you find that you're always drained when you leave a situation. And I don't mean sometimes. Of course, a job has those days that are more stressful, or a relationship has times where the misalignment of energy is just off. But if that is normal, that you always leave a person and you feel completely drained, you get home from work and every day you just want to binge eat, binge drink, or binge TV, you aren't being filled, but instead of that, you're being scraped of your energy and of your value. You're always drained. It is time to let go. You should have a network of people that when you leave them, you feel supercharged, you feel inspired, you feel excited, you feel loved on. That's the type of experience that should be normal in your reality. I'm not saying that that's easy to achieve, but making sure that you are aware of that as a desire can help you better manifest it. When it comes to careers, if you're in a situation where it's just about doing it because you need the money, that will definitely be a reason why you're often drained, because you're not having any other bigger, deeper why behind it. If you are drained in something that you enjoy doing, something that's deeper fulfilling and, more creative, you're not going to feel drained in a negative way. You'll just feel like, oh, I'm tired because I gave my all. There's still an element of pride. There's still an element of uplifted energy through the tiredness. But drained energy, you feel like someone has just dragged out of you all of the good stuff, all of the good energy that you once had when you walked into the door. That's when you know it is time to leave. The next way you know it is time to leave a situation or a circumstance is if people are constantly telling you, you could do better, right? You know you could do better, whether that's in a love situation or the way your boss is treating you, or maybe you've started an entrepreneurship journey, but it's kind of taken a turn and that's leaving you drained, and people are looking at you like you can create better or you can do better. If people are constantly giving you that feedback, it's time for you to listen to them, because one person, okay, your judgy mother, your father who wants to put pressure on you, a friend that's a hater, whatever. But if you're hearing it from multiple sources that it's time to evolve and to do better, take that as multiple blessings from the universe, because it is sending feedback that you can hold your own in a way better way, doing something completely different or being with someone completely different. That's a sure sign that it is time to go. The next way that you know it is time to go is if you're constantly complaining about money. This is love or career. It doesn't matter. Like, it is time for you to realize if you're in a space where a situation isn't positive towards you, your abundance will dry out. So what I mean by this, to tie it to love, is that if you're in a relationship that is really not serving you, you're always complaining about it, there's always drama surrounding it, then it is definitely time to reassess. Because if you're always complaining about that, if you're always giving it so much energy and getting little out of it, I can promise you that your financial state is also taking some type of hit, because you only have a certain amount of energy to manifest and create during a day. And if you're using that towards a dead relationship, you don't have enough to call in the coins that you've been hoping for. If you're at a job that isn't paying you your worth, and you're constantly battling, give me a promotion, see me, validate me, give me value so I can grow. If that is your story around that career, it is time to look for something different. It is time to look within and see what can you bring out of you entrepreneurship wise to really feed your soul and then translate into more money, more prosperity. When you are doing something deeper that's from your soul, that is from your true love, that change will affect your financial growth. You'll see better alignment of financial resources come your way. But if you're doing something just to do it for the coin and just to do it because you feel like you should have this job, your flow of money will not be as strong as it should be. It's time to go. The next way I would encourage you to see this is a sign that it is time to go is that if you have no playfulness, if you have no light energy in your life, if you're always serious, if you're always stressed, if it's always something, then either a relationship should go, or a job should go, or a living environment should go, or the way that you're eating should go, the way that you're not exercising should go. But there's something that needs to be let go of, because if you're not playful and invite some form of joy or pleasure into your life, what are you doing? It should not be day in, day out that all you do is think about fear-based things or what you owe other people. And I'm not, again, saying that it's always easy to pop out of whatever responsibilities that you have weighing you down. But it is time to do something strategic. If you cannot all of a sudden just find new housing, find a better work environment, find a healthier relationship just like that, I want you to create in your mind's eye, in your imagination, your most ideal outcome. Because by doing that, it sends a direct message to the universe that this is what I prefer, this is what I deserve. And I want you to live into that, acting as if it is on its way. I want you to live into that and feel worthy of that reality that you are creating in your mind. By doing that, you are offering up a signal that it is time for a shift and that you are calling in the resources to make that shift possible. But if you're constantly thinking, well, I can't change my circumstances because this is what I've been dealt, this is the responsibility that has been given to me. If you're operating like that, then nothing will change because you're declaring it. You're declaring the blocked energy by saying, no, 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 don't come and help me. I have it. I deserve this. You don't. You deserve to have joy, pleasure, and play also be some part of your reality as well. If it is not, it's time to go. The next and final reason that I will leave you with that you can understand and have an awareness that it is time to go is if you yourself have not had time to check in with yourself and to just have time to be with yourself. And I mean self-care. I mean time for just sitting and just noticing who you are and why you're here. If you are in a relationship and you're constantly giving to that person and you feel indebted to that person and whatever they have on the agenda for the day, if your career is taking you to such places that you constantly have to work and you're working, you're making so much, but you have no time to sit still and enjoy what you've accomplished, something needs to go. Some shift needs to change because there needs to be better balance of you being with you and then being with the world, being with career, being with your partner, being in the community. it can quickly turn into a martyr victim energy once you are in a state of giving to others, showing up for others, and then not having time to notice like, oh, I haven't done this for myself, or I haven't made a doctor appointment for myself. I haven't worked out. I don't know when the last time I meditated or shopped for myself, or just did something that's on my bucket list. There hasn't been any time for me. If there hasn't been any time for you, it's time to make a huge overhaul of your priorities, because your cup constantly being on E, but yet you're finding that little bit to give to someone else and making a way to give to someone else. It could seem like you're doing this grand duty, or you're being the best employee or an amazing husband or wife. But what you're really doing is saying, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of being seen. I'm not worthy of being heard. I'm not worthy of being cared for. And that's just not right. A lot of us are in these like relationships that are just not balanced. Maybe they're codependent because you feel you have to constantly uplift and inspire the other person. Or maybe you feel like you have to hold all the responsibilities down in this way, that way, and this way. And if you don't do it, no one else will. Or if you feel like this person that you're dating, they really appreciate when someone chases after them. So you're going to be that person that's always thinking about them and always doing for them. These are codependent things. It's not balanced. It's not honoring you. It's not giving the space to honor yourself. And it's really important that you do that, because that's how you show up in the world better for everyone else. So it's time to let go if you have no prioritization of you in this experience. These are some of the ways that I want you to really understand. Ooh, it's a red flag if I can't do these things, if I can't honor myself or have fun, or I'm always complaining, I'm always drained. These are signs that something has to change. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in with me. Remember to like, share, or subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications for when I post content. And the conversation doesn't have to stop here. If you want to find me on Instagram, you can go ahead and DM me at Pretty Spirits Co. And if you want to schedule a coaching session or a psychic reading with me, please visit prettyspirits.com. That's www.prettyspirits.com. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.